21.
21 what?
21 years.
What are you on about?
That's how long we've known each other. 21.6 years, or 7,912 days, give or take.
Why count? Feel like I've known you forever anyway.
Do you remember way back then?
When things were simpler. Exciting. Unsullied. We taught each other. You remember that?
Really? Unsullied? You're not going to be like that again, are you?
Fine. I remember the light, the warmth, the joy in movement. I remember his first bully. I remember the fascination in everything. What about you?
I remember the girl with the toy tape measure, the angles in the spiral staircase, the little blue sunglasses with the ducks on, sleeping on carpet.
And dreaming of wolves.
I guess so, although I was always sure that was your thing. You're always a sensationalist.
A sensationalist? After 7,912 days, that's all you've got?
No, you're also the poet, the actor, the priest, the hysterically laughing drunk. You're Mr. Hyde.
Right, so once again I'm the caveman, King Kong on the city skyline, clutching beauty and screaming at the world. Well, you know what? That makes you Dr. Jekyll, prim and fucking proper. You're bloody Jane Austen in high-fibre cereal, the sodding accountant in the morning after, the fiery mob after my Frankenstein, relishing beauty in neat order. Is that what makes you tick?
Okay. Look, I didn't mean to offend you.
Oh, I know, I'm sorry. I just wonder why are we doing this anyway?
He wants answers. You know that.
Well, tell him to get lost. He'll listen to you.
You know that's a lie. He needs both of us to tell him. Besides, it's for the course.
Yes, of course. What's he trying to prove with that?
Don't act all innocent and coy. You love it too. He's just trying to learn.
He doesn't need them for that. This won't help, you know.
He needs the push. You can't make a career out of daydreaming. Getting lost in patterns and drinking cheap red wine, it's not going to put money in his pocket.
He thinks it could. He thinks he can do anything. Surely it's worth to see if he can get away with it.
Well, he knows different. He's not ready yet. You both need to accept that, and you both just choose to ignore it. I don't need to tell you that these new things are important. And sure, the stubborn momentum will get him places, but he can't run forever. Slow down. Think.
And that's what they'll show him?
Probably not, but they do help. He's already learning the trade. Smile, drive, shout. Little twos are better for art, shout some more. Little lies are better for people, be friendly. Care but don't obsess. Connect. Repeat.
And it's that simple? Don't I play a part?
Of course you do. You're the drive, the fuel. This is purely the steering. You've got to have something to fall back on. Need I point out that you're the one who started this tete-a-tete in the first place?
Not Berlin again.
Yes, Berlin again. First in the Hamburger Bahnhof, then again inside the dome.
That's not my fault. You know the boys always had a soft spot for churches.
And light bulbs and the mountains of home and the taste of mangoes.
Yeah, well.
Well, nothing. He listens to you too much.
Now he's been unfair. You know he listens to you when it counts. Otherwise he'd spend less time scrubbing pants and editing the website and more stuffing his face and smiling at pretty girls.
You're sidetracking again. Go back to Berlin.
Berlin was never the first.
And he wishes he did more than smile at the pretty girls. Don't say the obvious with me, my friend. I've known you too long.
He's just as old as we are.
Yeah? Well, maybe you should act like it. Anyway, that damn cathedral's what he's hung on to. It's not the latest need for this conversation. So what's so special about it?
It's not the building themselves, although they are often very charismatic. It's what they contain.
What? Dust? Ancient stonework and timber? Old patrons stuff shuffling around?
No. Atmosphere. There's a weight to the air. He likes the sensation. See him standing there, in these vast open spaces with their tall ceilings and long stretches of absence. He loses himself in it. Poor little dimwit just gazes up and across. Dumb little smile on his face. I think he finds soul in spaces like that. Of course the aesthetics help. Tall ceilings, he's always liked heights. Plus the light is always dynamic in buildings like that. He's bound to get sucked in.
But these spaces were designed for that sensation. He's just falling for some of the oldest architecture and magic tricks in the world.
I knew you wouldn't get it. It's not about the intention of the building. It's about the feeling the building contains, the physical presence within it. It's about...
Transcending?
Exactly. Transcending the physical purpose of design. Like the time we sat on Gilly Beach at 4 in the morning with the tide out, not a soul in sight, and the seabed stripped white in the moonlight.
You're turning the boy spiritual.
It's not about religion. You know that's still a grey area. But if you're talking about faith, I guess it's faith in sensation. So he's trying to acknowledge the need for wonder, the excitement in material and material both. That's what all the funny little sculptures are about. He needs to show that there's still a place for curiosity, for not having to label everything.
I don't understand. What have the sculptures got to do with this?
Everything! Nothing!
What?
Look, it's more than that. It's the sensation that sinks right into your gut and makes your head swing. The sculptures don't create that sensation, at least for him. How could they? They're about homage to the moment. By taking everyday crap and making it seem spectacular, he's showing he still cares.
And I don't give him that?
Will you stop whining? You know you still show him joy. It's just tamer with nicer packaging. Ever since he was old enough to hold a book, you've had nothing to worry about.
And you just... Wait a minute. This is what Unsullied was all about, isn't it? You're scared. You're scared he's going to grow up without you.
He thinks people lose contact with me when they grow up.
Jesus! You've got nothing to worry about there, my friend. The boy's still a daydreamer. He's still getting caught blowing bubbles and squishing grapes instead of doing the dishes. He's still watching birds fly.
Yeah, but he's got so tall. Those things are new nowadays. He's excited, but it's less raw. You've got reading classics.
What do you expect? That we three will be Peter Pan and the Lost Boys forever? Come on, you're panicking over the inevitable. Plus, it's not like he's going to take up accounting and wear nothing but beige. This one's a lost cause towards smiling pretty girls, talking to himself and blowing bubbles. You could argue he's more of a kid now than way back when.
And look how much he invests himself into these books. Look how much he's taken that quote from Steinman to heart.
It was Steinbeck, Grapes of Wrath, if you must know. He put in words what he couldn't. Look, you have your sources, I have mine. There will be more Berlins, and there will certainly be more Steinbecks. Don't you worry about these books. Where do you think he gets the imagination that makes them so immersive anyway?
I guess.
No, you know as well as I do, so stop worrying. You can hardly cut you out of the head, can he? You'd probably kill him. You're much farther than I am. If you want proof of that, you only have to know one thing.
Really? And what's that?
He still dreams of wolves.